This man killed his girlfriend mama, and their 9-year-old niece.
On the edge, an incredibly sad update to a story we've been following. 3 bodies found in a burned SUV on Detroit's west side.
The case now ruled a triple homicide, and we've learned the victims are all related. Fox News' Jessica Dubnak with the details on this.
2 women and a 9-year-old child found in that burned SUV last weekend in Detroit.
Hit the like button, because this story crazy. And don't hit the like button for the clout. Hit the like button because I think a lot of people can learn from this story. Dealing with a crazy-ass man, fucking around in relationships, cheating and playing. Everybody man not strong enough for this. You know, it was this guy accusing his girlfriend of cheating and all kind of stuff to the point where they got in a big-ass commotion. He upped the blick. He killed her. Blah, 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 blah. Shot her. Then he went searching for her mama. He found the mama, shot her. Blah, 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 blah. She had her grandbaby with her, a 9-year-old girl. He ran out of bullets, so he grabbed the knife and stabbed her up. He had this much anger in him.
Detroit police working around the clock to find that killer. They say they have a person of interest in custody. It's an ex-boyfriend to one of the victims.
We have a person of interest in custody, and I really have to be tight-lipped because the investigation continues.
You know, we gotta be careful who we pick, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman. You see motherfuckers mental now, right? You gotta be careful, you know, because playing around with certain people causes this kind of shit. You know, this guy had hatred in him. The devil was all in his body to want to do some shit like that, you know. All women, wasn't no men, this was all women. Then he wasn't done. He took their bodies, rolled them around, and dumped them off in the alley.
What it's revealed so far, heartbreaking, almost unbelievable. The 3 female victims found inside this SUV in an overgrown alley Sunday morning are all family members. A woman, her daughter, and the daughter's 9-year-old niece who they'd been watching.
Got away. You know, the police actually arrested him a couple of days ago. He's been arrested for these murders. This happened last week in Detroit, you know, so... You know, people's hearts ain't shit to play with. Now, I don't know exactly what made this man want to go that far, you know, what exactly ticked him off, you know. But according to reports, he had hell in him, you know. He went through a fury, murdered all the women that was in that house.
With a case like this, it really upset me as well, and it upset our community, and it can create a sense of fear.
It's alleged the 2 older women were shot and killed, the child stabbed to death before their bodies were loaded up in an SUV and dumped near Tireman and West Grand Boulevard before it was torched. Less than 48 hours after the bodies were discovered, police took the ex-boyfriend of the daughter into custody.
My homicide detectives worked around the clock along with Michigan State Police. We put our homicide task force on it, and so we utilized all of our assets.
You know, just because he was angry. Now, I don't know exactly if this woman was cheating on him with somebody or she was playing with his heart, but, you know, something happened to the point where he couldn't take it, you know. Be a lot of mental illness and shit out here. Be a lot of people don't know. It's a lot of mental illness, you know. 90% of people you see walking the street, they has got a mental problem. You might be thinking they normal, but they has crazy in the head, man. So you got to be blessed that your parents raised you the right way, and be blessed that you ain't have to go through a lot of shit everybody else had to go through. Because there's some people out here that'll snap at the snap of a finger. Some people's brain just not twisted on right. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. But this is a crazy story, man, of a man murdering his girlfriend mama, and his niece. You know, 9 years old.
Search warrant in relation to the triple homicide was done Sunday at a home near Chalmers and Frankfort. Inside, a 4-year-old boy alone, sleeping in a bedroom. He's related to the murder victims. He was unharmed in all of this. Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison says this was all an isolated situation.
We will be relentless in not stopping when something like this happens.
Police are not using the word suspect quite yet, but their investigation is moving rapidly. We will stay on it. Reporting on Detroit's west side.